The Prophet Muhammad at 56 had sex with a 9-year-old. Okay or not okay?
In today's world, it wouldn't be. But let me put a little bit of context to this, right? This question gets asked to Muslims specifically and not to anyone else. You've never asked the Catholics why Mary was 12 and Joseph was 90. You've never asked the Jews why Rebecca was 3 and Isaac was 40. We're going to use a presentism argument then, where you use the traditions and the cultures and the laws of today to justify or to judge something from the past. In 1880, the legal age in this country for sex was 9. In America, when it got independence, their legal age was set at 7. There's more child marriages in America than anywhere in the world. So this is what's happening in 2026 today, okay? In 1880, it was 9 years old, okay? Which wouldn't be acceptable now. It is unacceptable. And if the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was alive today, it wouldn't be acceptable either. Most Muslim countries with a government, the legal age for sex and marriage is what?
18, I believe.
It's 18. So there's 3 criteria that need to be met before you can be married in Islam. One is physical. They have to reach puberty. Women hit puberty, according to the NHS website, at between the ages of 8 and 13, and boys between the ages of 9 and 14. There is studies that have been done that people in hotter countries, years ago, life expectancy was a lot shorter, so people was living to their 30s. Life was harder, so people had to grow up physically quicker. Mentally, there's another criteria. There has to be mental maturity. He or she getting married has to have the mental maturity to know what they're doing.
Where was she at the physical, mental status at 9?
The physical, she would have been mature. Otherwise, why didn't he consecrate at 6? Why did he wait till she was 9? The third condition is that there can be no harm given or taken. So we know that she lived for decades after the Prophet, peace be upon him, died, and she never once complained. She never once said, I was too young, it was a trauma, I should have waited. She was always happy about the marriage, okay? So the physical was met, the mental was definitely met, and there was no harm done because there was never any trauma or complaint of trauma. She was fine for decades and decades afterwards. And how many other young brides did he have? His first wife, Khadija, was more than just over 20 years older than him. So the point is, if we went back now with this head, our 2026 head, back then, of course not. But you wouldn't be that person if you was born in those times.